School has just started and you're already finding yourself nagging your teenager about getting to bed on time, not gaming all night, getting up on time so they're not always late, checking in on their assignments, getting their assignments in on time, maybe even helping or doing their assignments, and can we stop the madness already? Let's pretend everyone's life is represented by a car. When your child is young, it's more like a bumper car. They're in an enclosed space. Nobody really gets too hurt. At some point, you notice your teenager's starting to struggle. They're not staying in their own lane. They're not driving at the right pace. They're not doing it in a way that's fulfilling the potential that you know that they have. Sometimes it's not even leaving the curb, and their self-confidence is taking a dip, so you do the thing that makes the most sense. You say to them, hey, look, how about you just let me drive for a little bit? With all good and loving intention. With your foot on the gas, they get up on time, they get their assignments in even if they're late, they get to the sports, you're helping things move along. By now, this pattern might have been going on for a few years, and this is where it hits a wall and runs out of gas. The longer you have your foot on the gas in your teenager's life to make sure things happen as they should, the more your reticular activating system, the part of your brain, finds information, data to prove you right, because that's always what it's trying to do. So you're saying, yeah, but that's what I need to do, Allie, which makes your story a self-fulfilling prophecy. Even if you hate nagging and you feel resentful having to do it, it's proving right a story that you have about the kind of parent you are, the kind of teenager that you would raise, and what you're willing to do to make that happen. Here's the impact for your teenager. The more time they spend in the passenger seat, the lower their confidence goes about ever getting back in the driver's seat. Their belief in themselves decreases because with you in the driver's seat, the story they get is that they aren't smart enough, capable enough, intelligent enough, and you don't trust them to do it right. And their reticular activating system does the same thing to find as much data and information as possible to prove their story right about what a failure they are. So now what? The first step in ending this pattern is to step out of the car. I know that's going to challenge all of your stories that have been proven right and all of the failure that's going to come if you do that. Because if you take your foot off the gas, your child's going to fail school, they're going to fail this course, they're going to never get to university, they're never going to get the job they want, the career they want, they're going to be homeless and live under a bridge. Your teenager already thinks that. Step out of the car and be willing to challenge your stories, because it's going to take some time to help your teenager access their confidence and build their self-esteem enough that they're even willing to get back in the driver's seat, let alone put their foot on the gas. And things might get worse before they get better. As you challenge your story about what it means to be a good parent and who your teenager is and what they're capable of, they also get to challenge their story. And maybe they do have what it takes to drive their own car. This can be really hard. I know you love your teenager and you want the very best for them. Who's driving your car?